Singapore is a beautiful city-state offering visitors plenty of tourist attractions and experiences. If you're planning to go to Singapore, you'll need a mandatory Singapore arrival card, also known as an entry form. This arrival card must be completed by every traveler entering Singapore via air, sea, and land. In this video, brought to you by Natvisa.com, we'll be discussing what is the Singapore arrival card, who is eligible, how to apply, when is it needed, requirements, delivery of document, and why choose Natvisa. So, let's get started. Firstly, what is the Singapore arrival card? The Singapore arrival card provides immigration authorities with your personal data and travel information. Additionally, it also serves as a health declaration. Singapore immigration authorities believe it guards them against importing infectious diseases of concern. The Singapore arrival card is the name of the electronic version of the disembarkation/embarkation card, used previously for when travelers arrived in Singapore, known as the White Card. All in all, the arrival card for Singapore is a mandatory digital form required by all international travelers. Who is eligible for the Singapore arrival card? The arrival card is compulsory for all visitors before they arrive in Singapore. Both foreigners and Singaporeans must apply online for a card prior to entering Singapore. Are there any exceptions? Yes, passengers transiting through Singapore and permanent residents entering through land crossings do not require a Singapore arrival card. How to apply through Natvisa. Step 1. Visit Natvisa.com and click on Singapore. Or click on the link found in the description box below. Step 2. Click on Apply Now and fill out the form. Some details the form will ask is your passport and personal details, flight ticket details, travel itinerary, hotel arrangements, and travel dates. You can also add additional travelers to the application. This is done after the first form is filled out. Step 3. Check to make sure everything is entered correctly before submitting your information. Singapore officials will verify this information when you arrive, so be sure to avoid errors. Step 4. Submit the data. Finally, once you've reviewed your application, just press the Submit button. After we have received your information, we'll start the process. In order to receive updates regarding your Singapore arrival card application, you must provide the Natvisa team with a valid email address that is frequently checked. When is the card needed? You will require a Singapore arrival card every time you visit the country. A single admission is allowed with an arrival card starting on the date you have specified on your application form. You must submit your electronic arrival card 3 days before you arrive in Singapore. However, if you apply through Natvisa, you can apply for up to 6 months in advance. One of the many perks of going through Natvisa.com. Required documents for the Singapore arrival card. The great news is that you do not need to send out any kind of documents for the arrival card. However, you will need to have your passport handy, as your passport details will be needed. Delivery of arrival card. Once the card has been processed, Natvisa will deliver the Singapore arrival card to you by email. It will also be stored in your Natvisa dashboard. Once it's downloaded, print the card and store it with your travel documents. So, why choose Natvisa? Natvisa is a leading visa processing company that facilitates visa applications around the world. With a user-friendly interface and 10,000 verified reviews, Natvisa specializes in visa and pre-entry cards processing and providing entry policy information. By choosing Natvisa, you can enjoy a streamlined application process. We also have secure payment options like Visa, MasterCard, American Express, PayPal, and Discover Network. Our robust customer support team is available in case any issues come up. Thank you for watching this video about the Singapore arrival card, presented by Natvisa.com. For additional travel and visa-related information, visit Natvisa.com today and ensure that you're fully prepared for your next adventure.